Because I'm already live. I was too fast with it. Are you ready? You want me to put you in?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Thought maybe you were naked or something. Were you naked?
I wasn't naked.
He was in
I was
Zanud.
naked.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Weird.
Well, good morning. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter.
Morning.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got to move this.
Jersey back on, man.
Oh, geez. There we go. Oh, a little too far. Hold on. Bimp, bimp, bimp. Now, that's nice. Okay. A little less cockeyed. Speaking of cockeyed, you're the guy who had the foreskin that used to replace his. If anybody missed that joke, can I tell the joke again? Can I tell
I don't think you can. I think we got away with it once.
Why? Cockeyed is a phrase. It means askew. It means crooked, off center.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? There's nothing
wrong with that, but we know what you're doing.
Let me tell the joke again. And then we'll let the boss decide, okay? So, did you hear about
nothing to do with this boss man, Bill?
Did you hear about the guy who was born without eyelids? They just had an emergency surgery for him, and it worked out. They actually ended up using his foreskin to replace his eyelids because I guess the skin's very similar. The doctor said we could make this work, and other than winding up a little cockeyed, he turned out okay.
All right.
I heard that joke, and I was laughing for like 15 minutes. It was just straight fantastic. It's just good stuff. It's good stuff.
You love turtlenecks, don't you?
The turtlenecks, doodle.
Come on, man.
Does he want to come out and play?
Yes. No. Go back. You're on the stream right now. You can see what Brock's doing, and it's.
I'm uncircumcised.
All right.
Oh, wait. It wouldn't be two eyes. It'd just be one eye, right? Oh, my God. Anyway, welcome to it. It is the Plan B Morning Show. Brock and Hunter, we are doing it. We got it, buddy. Sorry, I'm giddy because our vacation is almost here. So, I'm starting to get even though I have a ton of work to do, like we mentioned this earlier on in the show, like I'm unmotivated, but I'm also excited because we got our holiday vacation coming up. And
it's nice. It is something to look forward to for sure.
Yeah, nice extended week. But anyway, well, look, we're streaming right now. Find us on Twitch, find us on Facebook, find us on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe to that for web exclusive content. And of course, as always, 107.1 on your FM dial, buddy.
That's right.
You got it. All right, we got to keep things moving here, folks. It is time for your morning dump. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-7777 or visit pumpthatseptic.com. My God, pump it. Pump it. Pumpthatseptic.com. Let's kick it off with this. It's the first day of winter. It is the official winter solstice, December 21st, 2023. First day of winter, and it's the shortest day of the year, longest night. So this is the day where we get like 20 minutes of sunlight.
Yeah.
We're like,
that's kind of because of us too. Yeah, we helped with that.
Yeah, right. Because we adjusted time. Well, either way,
once it get dark at like 3:30 tonight.
What is the sunset? It's probably I don't know. I'll be depressed.
It's ridiculous. That's what it says. When's the sunset? Hey, when is the sunset? It's ridiculous. That's what it is. At a ridiculous time.
Ridiculously early time. And it's cloudy today too. Oh, 5:16. Okay. But it's not
okay.
But here's the thing. That's actually
what do you mean by that?
That hasn't really changed. The sun doesn't rise until 8:10 today. That's what it is. The sun is not up until 8:10 this morning. So not even a full work day. Or no, 8 to 5. So what is that? 10 hours?
Yeah.
No, wait, 9 hours. 9 hours. 9 hours. Yep.
Classic 9 to 5. So yeah, it's so stupid. Would it bother you if it got light at 9:10? Like the sun came out at 9:10 tonight.
Oh, you're saying
this morning.
So yeah, minus because the winter solstice happens either way. But you're saying time change? No, it wouldn't bother me. It would at this point. Sun rises at 9:10, goes down at 6:10. That I would prefer that. I would prefer that absolutely. That
110%.
makes way more sense. Way more sense.
Who wants it lighter early?
Yep.
And why? Why does that matter to you?
Yep.
I can't get up. I can't wake up if the sun's not out.
The kids, the kids at the school bus stop.
Fuck up.
It's fine. We have street lights. Okay, we got LEDs. We got headlight. We'll be all right.
Yeah.
We'll be all right. Yeah.
Shortest day. Here we go.
But here's the good news, though. Here's the good news. This is the shortest day, which means now days just keep getting longer after this. So that's good. That's nice.
Good positive way to look at it.
My dad. That's actually my dad has two favorite days. He loves the summer solstice, the longest day of the year, and he also loves the winter solstice because that's when the days start getting longer after that. Yeah. He's like, hey, it only can get better from here, guys. It can only get better from here.
Hey, if we were in Alaska, though.
What was that one creepy
Days
movie?
of Night? That's in Alaska, right?
That movie, right, where it's like the vampires or whatever in that Alaska.
And the complete opposite, which I believe is in like, is that like in Iceland or where is it? It's one of those. It's one of those Greenland, one of those weird ones. That it doesn't get dark.
Alaska doesn't Alaska have both? Though Alaska does both. They have like their long days and like their
right. Yeah, obviously, right.
Oh, that's got to mess with you, man.
Woo.
Right? Throw you
off. Going down and they just come back
just kidding.
Right.
Psych. You're gonna
tired.
Open your eyes, damn it. It's still out. Yeah. But yeah, so official first day of winter, everyone, the winter solstice. To go along with that, Ranker.com did a top 10 list of the worst things about winter. I do agree with number one, wind chill factor. Because honestly, like every Midwesterner says, from like Montana and down to like the Nebraskas and over to I think like Buffalo. What do we all say? Well, it'd be a nice day if it wasn't for the wind. That's what it is. It's right. The wind is what kills you. You could have a nice, 10-degree day, but
so the windshield factor is how cold it is with the wind.
Basically,
right?
So they'll say, well, it's 15, but with the wind chill, it feels like -10. It's like, wow, Jesus, that's a big switch.
Why don't they just say it feels like -10? I guess you gotta have both, right?
I think because the actual temperature and what it feels like. I don't know. I'm no dermatologist, so I couldn't tell you. Or sorry,
dermatologist,
meteorologist. I get them confused. I get the gists confused.
Different things.
Yeah, a lot of different things. Also on the list, 10 things, the worst things about winter: icy sidewalks, the flu, scraping and defrosting the car. Yep. Dry skin.
Dude, last night, okay, talking about the flu. Last night, I stopped in somewhere to pick up some food, and apparently everybody I knew was at this place. And every one of them, I shook probably 9 hands before I walked out of that place.
You're toast, buddy.
Unwillingly. Everybody's just going in for the handshake. I'm like, dude, pound it. Just give me some knuckles.
No.
Go for the sweaty handshake. I'm sorry. I don't want to shake your hand.
Let's do.
Do you not think about this?
Let's do the bro hug. No, we're gonna do the bro hug. I'm gonna bring it in. I'm gonna nuzzle right on your neck. I'm gonna say happy holidays.
Shove your tongue down my throat. Will you spell that off, please? I mean, not one of them yesterday was like, "Hey, give the pound,"
Yep.
And I feel bad, because they go in for the handshake. You're like, no, just
what's gonna happen?
I don't want to touch your hand.
You're going to be sick during your vacation there, our Christmas.
That's why I didn't want to shake hands yesterday.
You're going to be sick as a dog for the entire week we have off. Yep.
Guys,
enjoy it.
We got rid of the handshake. Knuckles.
Yeah, I think people are coming back to it. With the pandemic, we all we went into like the hip bump, like just keeping our distance, but everyone's getting back in close. I'm excited because the open mouth kiss is back, so I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited about it.
Okay, let's establish the rule in the handshake. All right, is this a business deal? Did we make a deal? Did we? No, we didn't. Knuckles.
Okay.
Are we making a deal? Then handshake, which once in a while.
Hey Hunter, happy holidays. Oh, That's what I'm gonna do. Oh,
Oh man.
oh.
There you go.
What I like to do is I
Just spit.
just right.
Get a nice COVID spit right in the back of my throat.
I like to get the nose in my mouth and then stick my tongue in the nostrils. Really, just get it in there. Really get
I
it in
did
there.
that in 7th grade.
No, you did. That's how Hunter gets.
Accidentally.
But yeah, so there's some other things on there. But yeah, with it being winter, there's some things that suck. But there's also nice things like campfires and roasting chestnuts and presents. Spiked holiday.
That is one thing that I'm quite jealous of. You people that have real fireplaces out there. It'd be nice in the winter, wouldn't it?
You know what? I don't think it's all it's cracked up to be, Hunter.
No?
Right? Because here's the thing: you're starting a fire in your house, okay? And I get it. There's a fireplace. They've been doing it for millennia, but it's 2023. You can get a nice, beautiful electric insert, okay? Now, unless the
what you're saying is I enjoy it so much because I'm not cleaning it up, setting it up, doing any of the other work, but enjoying it.
Here, let's go back. Let's go ask someone
splitting the wood.
Right. Let's go ask someone from 1845. Let's just pick that date and say, sir, excuse me, sir, from 1845. I'm from the future. And I have this thing that you just plug in and it blows hot air. It's so nice.
But it looks like a fireplace.
You can adjust the temperature. You can go hotter. You can go cooler. Or you can continue to spend half of your summer chopping wood, fuel, and then hucking it inside. All right. Through
transporting it.
And then constantly feeding this fire. All right. Having an actual burning flame inside your home that at some point could maybe catch the whole house on fire.
Right.
Sir, what do you prefer?
I guess you're right.
Yeah, it's because you don't have one. That's why. That's
what you're saying is that I should stick with my old Amish fireplace.
That's what I would go with.
It goes beep and you turn it on. And
yeah. Yep. All right. Look, the LEDs have come a long way. It looks realistic. Okay. It looks realistic. Anyway. One more holiday story for you here as we move on from the winter solstice. There may be another reason that Kate McAllister panicked when she realized her son Kevin was left at the family abode in Home Alone. It seems the youngster was unknowingly left in charge of a pretty valuable piece of property and belongings. TMZ condensed data from the New York Times that claims the McAllisters were quite well off and were in the 1% of wealth. Their home was located in an upscale Winnetka suburb of Chicago. The median annual income of that area back in the late 80s when Home Alone was shot was over $300,000, and that was back then.
Yeah, back then.
Adjust for inflation, that comes to over $650,000. Using context from the movie, they also deduced that Kate was a fashion designer and Dad Peter was a businessman. So yeah,
they were rich family.
Not really a sob story then when you think about it. Like, oh, poor Kevin, he's in this nice big fancy home with all this well-to-do stuff.
But in the beginning of the movie, when he gets in trouble and they send him up to his room, just that attic. I remember watching that and I'm like, this is your room?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, your room is the size of my house.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's up there just chilling. How cool
hanging out.
That be?
Well,
my aunt's been at that house. So you could Airbnb it at certain times, which I'm sure is impossible, especially around this time.
Right.
But you can also just go see it.
Well, and to add on to it, didn't Dad Peter, didn't he buy the whole family the trip? Like, so he paid for a family of what, 12?
Yeah.
To go.
God, it's a lot of people.
So yeah, he must have been.
That's flight. That's vacation.
Food, yeah, hotel, everything. Wow. Look what you did, you little jerk.
Jerk.
There's
a lot of people staying at that house, huh?
Yeah, a lot of people hanging out. Is one cousin drinking all that Pepsi right before bed? You know he's gonna wet the bed. Don't give him all that Pepsi before bed.
You know. Hey, I saw this fact yesterday. Anybody born in 1990? Were you born in 1990? Were you? Or no? Was it 2000? No, I'm sorry. The year 2000. If you were born in the year 2000, you were now older than what Marv was.
Really?
In Home Alone. Marv was like 31 or something. 30 in that movie.
Okay, yeah. So if you were born in 2000, you would be 23 right now. So you're probably right. So
1990 then.
so yeah. So like the year the movie came
I
out,
think it was 90.
Yeah.
1990.
which is still wild. Well, here's the other thing too. Wasn't his parents were only like in their, like, weren't they only in like their late 30s or early 40s?
Yeah, we looked this up the other night. How old do you think she was in the movie? She was 30,
Oh, let me look.
32, I think.
How
We
old?
looked this up the other night. Dude, it's wild.
How
It's just
old?
the way they dress, the way they present themselves. She almost looks younger now. She looked in her 40s in that movie, didn't she?
Let's see. She was only 30. Well, O'Hara, the lady, was 36 when she played the mother of 5
36 years old in real life.
in real life. So I'm guessing they probably made her around the same age
Probably
in the movie.
Mhm.
Which
How old is Marv?
how old was Marv in Home Alone?
Daniel. What was it? Daniel. Daniel. what's his-
Daniel Stern was the guy.
Stern. Daniel Stern. Yeah.
How old was Marv in Home? I'm not getting an answer.
Not getting an answer.
What age is Harry? Well, now they're just giving me the 8-year-old. Anyway, but probably around the same, maybe early 40s. The way Joe Pesci, same thing.
Yep.
Wild, dude. Yeah, we're now older than the character.
Wild to think about.
Yep.
Hey, and another quick fact. I think they just dropped the trailer or like a little sneak peek of Home Alone 3. Macaulay Culkin. They're bringing back all the originals.
So that's fake.
It's fake.
Yeah. Dude, it's so I know exactly what you're talking about.
No.
It's fake though. It's all like
Sure.
I'm
'Cause we did a story. We talked about it before.
there. Well, the one you're looking at though, that one's fake.
That one's fake, but they are doing the Home Sweet Home Alone.
Home
We
Alone.
talked about that for a while back.
Yeah, you're right. New Home Alone movie.
And they were going to call it Home Sweet Home Alone. And it was Macaulay Culkin going
So-
back to the house.
So one day ago, fake Home Alone 3 trailer with Kevin McAllister prompts sequel hype. So the one you're talking about, but that's how good AI is that they made this amazing.
Damn you, AI. Damn you.
Well, again,
Stop it.
you're pretty gullible. So you follow.
And then throw really good AI on top of that.
Well, here's the
I
only
believe it.
the only part that gave it away was when Joe Pesci's walking out of the jail. You could tell that's like a superimposed Joe Pesci face on there, and it's really that's the one that kind of gave it away.
Get out of here.
Yeah, what are you doing? But maybe this will get the gears working so they make another one. Yeah.
I heard it was being made. Before this trailer was released, we talked about I read a story saying it was going to be called Home Sweet Home Alone.
No, there was
Macaulay Culkin, Daniel Stern, Joe Pesci, all these people are on board.
so there was one that was released in 2001. And it was called Home Sweet Home Alone, but it wasn't it was just another cheap knockoff made by Disney, also known as Home Alone 6.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
Yeah,
Damn it. Don't get my hopes up. It's one of the greatest movies growing up, or still is, honestly. Home Alone.
As far as like kids movies,
Mhm.
top 5?
Somewhere you can go see where they play Home Alone on the big screen and they have a symphony orchestra around the big screen. So they do the score of the movie live. I
Right.
heard it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I would like to see that.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah, but I'd say top 5 kids movies for me growing up.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I begged my parents for a Talk Boy. Begged them. And I think I got the knockoff version. I think I might have got one, or I got the Yak Back. I can't remember. Like, here, this is good enough.
Yak Back's good
It's
enough.
not the same.
Around
It's the same.
time, yeah.
Yak Back, Talk Boy, not the same, okay?
I got a talk boy, and I told dirty jokes into it, and I was really young at this point.
Dude,
And my aunt got a hold of the tape. Oh boy.
Literally did the same thing, all right? I flipped up that little microphone, all right? That little extended it, and then, of course, me and my friends, boobs.
Right. And then she listened to it, and she was like, she gave it to my parents. She was like, maybe I should listen to this.
What a narc. What a narc.
Well, I mean, I was like, it was pretty young. Probably shouldn't have been saying the things I was saying.
Well, you heard it on the school bus. It's not your fault. Oh, can you still buy a Talk Boy?
I heard it from Brock.
Yeah, Brock said it on the school bus. I never
repeat anything that guy said.
Yeah. Talk Boy. I'm looking on Amazon.
New in a box. Ooh.
If you find like the original, okay, there's nothing on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Talk Boy for sale.
Yeah, you're gonna have to eBay that one. Man.
Yeah, there's one on eBay. Not now.
Yep.
Wow, there's one in the box. Wait, that's from Amazon. Well, eBay here. What do we got? Talk Boy.
How much?
Okay, you guess. I mean, again, it's not. It's more than
$350.
You're not far off. You're a little high. So there's one deluxe Talk Boy with the box and the instructions. $250 is the starting bid.
Wow. Yeah. My cousin still has his for sure.
Dude, just the coolest thing in the world. I did have one. I think my mom and dad did give me one. I don't want to throw shade on them because they pulled the trigger on it. Which back then that was probably what, like $40 for that Talk Boy. You know what I mean?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you got the extra tape,
Yeah. Look what you did, you little jerk. Well, that's going to do it for your morning dump. We'll be back.
You little jerk. Oy. Go back. Playing a song.
All right. Good morning, Scott. Michelle, looking good. Well, thank you. I've been doing my 7-minute abs. Let's see.
Right.
Turtleneck. I love that. Got that turtleneck on there.
What do you say?
She said, for a woman, I'm a dickhead. See my turtleneck? Yeah, Alan. Kate O'Hara. I think I'm saying that right. That's what it's Kate O'Hara. Fantastic in Schitt's Creek. And I don't know, Hunter, if you've ever seen that show, but it's so good.
Bits and pieces for sure.
Yeah, it's super funny. And Eugene Levy is and his son. They're both the whole cast is brilliant in there. Morning, Vicky. Morning, Amanda.
Who's that? Vicky who?
I know I'm still trying to figure out how we're going to do the stream tomorrow because if we do best ofs, and we're playing best ofs, I guess we could maybe just talk about the bits, or is there a way to play the audio over the stream? That's what I'd like to do.
How it is, we just open it up at 7 like we do every day. Say what's up. Say our goodbyes.
And then just say goodbyes and be done with it.
And say
people need. They're gonna.
Happy New Year.
It's gonna be a week off without us. People are gonna be so sad.
Are
you guys are gone? You were gone for a week? All right. Hold on a sec.
Or you could just leave the stream running for a week in the studio.
Just in the studio? Now, I feel like something spooky is going to happen. You do that.
We're going to talk about that video, but we don't have to play it or anything. So
No, yeah. I mean, I could get it loaded up. I haven't really gotten to it yet, but
let's see. Oh, dude, that video of that cat that I sent you yesterday. Have you seen that
dude,
video?
I will never not laugh at that. That cat, man.
God.
How can you do the cat eyes?
All right, dude, what a crazy looking cat.
All right, here we go. All righty, good morning. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter.
Morning. What's up?
Oh, 7:32 cripes. Don't forget we are streaming. Find us on Twitch, find us on Facebook, find us on the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page. Subscribe to that for web exclusive content. I got distracted by a video Kiki sent me. Something like that. All right, we are streaming, so get us there also on your FM dial. Right now it's time for sports. As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing, getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, Tall, Cool, Budweiser's, other delicious drinks like Good Boy Vodka Seltzers, Every Pour Helps a Pup, and Michelob Ultra. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Hey, Bud, and remember to drink wiser, Bud.
All right, a lot of sports and college basketball. We don't have enough time for that. I want to talk about this. Dude, I'm just going to read you this caption. If you can see what I'm watching here. That guy in the purple. That, my friend, is Charlie Woods. Charlie Woods, who is Tiger Woods' son. And this is the caption. Charlie Woods drives the green on a 355-yard par 4.
Wild.
How? Okay, right now, look up Google. Jamie, look that up, would you? How old is Charlie Woods?
I think he's 14, 15.
14? Is he 14?
Charlie Woods. Charlie Murphy.
355 yards. That
Yeah, he's 14 years old.
14 years old. Okay. And the way he makes it, dude, he swings just like his dad. Yesterday. You think Charlie Woods is going to be better than his dad? And looking at his swing now, I'm like, we're talking about Tiger Woods here.
So here's the thing.
What's the answer to that question? The answer is no. Right?
I think it's too early to say, because now again, just because he is the son of arguably the greatest golfer in the world, I mean, can we just put that Tiger Woods is the greatest golfer
in the world?
Sorry,
Jack, you did a lot of great things. I love you,
Arnold. Right?
It was a different time, different playing field, grass. It was just Tiger's better, man. Sorry.
I think he took all the things from these great golfers and just took it to that next level, much like Michael Jordan did.
Yes. That's part of the legacy, by the way.
So now, being the kid of the greatest golfer in the world doesn't necessarily mean you are going to be even better. Look at LeBron's son. Not saying he's some schlub, but I don't think he's got the same talent level. People aren't as ecstatic about him.
Harder to live up to it, you know. Maybe not. You have all the advantages in the world everywhere you go. I mean, you get golf here, golf there. Your dad's Tiger. You're getting all the best tips. You grew up holding a golf club. Dude, and he's driving the ball 360 yards at 14. He might be better than his dad, but no, we're talking about Tiger Woods.
It's
a good question.
It's too early to tell, and obviously you can speculate because the game is even different now. The clubs are different. The balls are different.
They're going to cut the ball?
Yep.
How does that affect everything? Is it harder to establish your name in history with a cut ball now than it was, per se, the guys back in the day when everything was kind of whatever ball you want?
I think it's bringing it back, though, because even when Tiger first started, the technology wasn't right. They weren't. You didn't have Bryson DeChambeau, you know.
So they're evening it out.
They're bringing it back to even keel, right? And they're doing it that way. Because for me, I'm sorry, the most important part of golf, in my humble golf twice, 3 times a year opinion, is the short game, and that's where I think you really establish the greats. Compared to like Bryce, and again, Bryson Day, I always go to him because the guy hits an insane. All of them do. Rory hits a long ball, for God's sakes.
We can all agree that the greens were different in 1960s and the 70s than they are now, right? We can all agree on that,
right?
So how can you compare people then?
So here, I mean, let's.
If Tiger was chipping up on shag carpet, how much better do you think he would have been?
Better
or worse?
Let's have a lot of fun with this. Let's go back to the early games of golf back in Scotland, where they had goats and sheep as the grazing the fields,
grazing the greens.
Put some of those guys who were making chips in literally probably grass 3 feet tall. Maybe you bring them with a new set of Titleist clubs and a Pro V1. Maybe they're some of the greatest we've ever seen. You could have fun with it that way.
It's a good question because they have taken some of the best golfers nowadays and they put some old school clubs in their hand. And granted, yes, they still rip the ball.
Yep.
But it's fun listening to them.
Yeah.
As they hit the ball. What? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like a rock.
Yeah.
You know, and they're playing with clubs that are only like this high.
Made of wood. You know what I mean? Yeah. Right. Yeah.
It's just interesting.
Yeah, I had an old set of wood clubs for a long time before Kiki bought me my first actual nice set, and it's totally different. And you think about these guys that won championships with these wood clubs. So it'd be interesting. Obviously, he is going to be a force on the circuit. It's no doubt about that. He'll have a very nice life of golfing in Hawaii and then traveling to Florida and golfing there, and then traveling overseas and golfing there and making millions in sponsorships. I think he already signed a deal too. I think that's what I just saw. Hold on one sec.
Really?
Look that up. Hold on. Charlie Woods.
Well, you got Charlie Woods. You got Little John Daly.
Yeah, his boy. Are there other kids, other major golfer kids? I'm sure there is.
Yeah. Well, they just did the tournament. It was like the father's son, or
Yeah. Yeah, new video of Charlie Woods mirroring all of Tiger's mannerisms. Yep.
yeah. I mean, I think it all depends on who your dad is, but I think it would be tough to be like LeBron's son or Michael Jordan's son.
You know what I feel though?
All these greats, Muhammad Ali's kid.
For sure, because everyone, you're always being
You gonna
compared.
be as good as your dad? Are you gonna be as good as your dad? Are you?
Your dad did this. Wait, and it's like, well,
Not my dad.
when we talk about me, exactly. That's a good point. Maybe he'll become more resentful in his older age when he's trying to establish himself. And everyone's like, well, your dad did this at this course, or your dad did this during this tour. What do you think? And it's like, all right.
Name one great that their kids surpassed him. I couldn't.
I guess I don't know. I wouldn't know enough in the sports world.
Like Dale Earnhardt, but no,
No, because his I mean, Dale Earnhardt Jr., amazing racer,
Yeah.
but does he have the same?
It's a good question.
Yeah.
Name one great where their child surpassed him in greatness eventually.
Now, acting, maybe you could maybe see some, like, are we talking about sports or are we talking about just
I'm
in
saying sports.
In sports?
In sports where you can actually gauge something by numbers.
Pro athlete. I'm going to look this up. Athlete. Alan had a good one right here. Thank you, Alan. Peyton Manning.
Okay.
Peyton Manning. Far and away more achievements than Arch.
Then Arch. But was Arch, I mean, I don't know because I wasn't watching. It was Arch considered like one of the greatest though.
I mean,
I'm talking like greats. I'm talking to like your LeBrons, your Michaels,
I
know
think
what I'm saying?
warrants. I get what you're saying, but I think it still warrants. He was still an NFL quarterback.
Yeah.
You know, he still was the elite. Now, yeah, did he? It was older football and everything, but I don't know, Alan. Let's not go crazy with Eli. All right, I know he's got 2 Super Bowl rings, but let's be let's be
He's one of the greatest ever.
2 Super Bowl rings. Okay. Let me look this up because that's a good one. Pro athlete whose kid had more success.
There you go. As close as you're gonna get.
Ranking the best athlete children right here, USA Today. God, thank God for Google. Otherwise, we would just be talking into the ether at this point. So, let's see what we got here. Peyton Manning was number 1 on the list. Archie Manning played 11 years in the NFL and is a College Football Hall of Fame. His son Peyton, obviously in the conversation, is one of the best players to ever throw the football. 5-time MVP, 2-time Super Bowl champion. Barry Bonds. Bobby Bonds hit 332 career home runs and drove in 1,024 runs, 3-time All-Star and 3-time Golden Glove winner. Okay.
Good answer, but if you were to ask me who Bobby was, I would have no idea.
Layla Ali, obviously, I mean, she was still a fantastic boxer. She finished 24-0, 21 knockouts, but that's apples and oranges. That's apples and oranges in my opinion.
You treat more than your father, though.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. is on the list. But again, his dad's career was cut short, so it's kind of, we might miss there. Oh, we're getting some good answers. Kyle said McCaffrey. Christian, is he talking about Christian McCaffrey? I guess I don't know enough about that. Philip had a good one. Ken Griffey Jr. Ken Griffey Sr. was a stud. They even played on the same team together.
Really? Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yep.
You are right there.
Yep.
I mean, basically, I guess what I'm trying to get to is like, if your father is a great fat chance. I mean, history will tell you.
Yep. Steph Curry was also on this list. Del Curry was one of the best shooters in the NBA during the 80s and 90s.
Really?
So
I didn't know that. His dad was making it rain in the 80s.
Dad was making it rain. Yep.
Dude, he had a night the other night. Woo! Steph Curry basically won the game by himself. I
The
don't
guy
know.
does not miss. It's insane. It's insane.
He had one shot, dude. I swear it hit the rafter. I mean, it went out of the camera. Comes back.
It went
How
up
does he do it?
through the ceiling, over top, bounced in the parking lot, came back in. What was it?
The dude's an alien. I don't think he's from this planet.
Made a dude perfect shot. That's what it was. So yeah, but
So hey, yeah, if your dad is a great man, I mean, don't just.
it's definitely. I'm sure it's in your DNA, and there's some. I mean, you look at, like, again, I always go to the Mannings. You have two sons. Well, even the Kelsey family. For God's sakes, you got two Super Bowl, sons right there. Well, anyway.
Hey, talking about some sons. I believe his dad. No, his dad didn't play, did he? Anyway, New York Giants quarterback Tommy DeVito.
Tommy DeVito, huh?
Tommy. He's become a force in the NFL. You have one good game, and all of a sudden, everybody's talking about you, especially after the Giants beat the Green Bay Packers a couple weeks ago. Because of DeVito's increased fame, he's been able to increase the fee he charges for his personal appearances. DeVito is scheduled to appear at Coniglio's.
Congliglios. I'm sure that's Italian.
It's a pizzeria in Morristown, New Jersey. But that appearance was canceled because DeVito's fee didn't fit the restaurant's budget. When DeVito learned about the problem, he decided to show up anyway. I'm just going to show up.
Okay, good. I was starting to not like this guy already. Yes, he beat the Packers, but we've never heard of this guy before. And you had a good game against the struggling Green Bay Packers. Let's not bump that fee up to, six figures quite yet there, Mr. DeVito. You and your mob boss agent in his fedora.
So, his fedora, right.
His pinstripe suit. His zoot, your agent in his zoot suit, okay?
They were showing so when they're walking through the tunnel in the beginning of the game, or before the game, they get off the plane.
Yeah.
There's always a cameraman there, and it's usually when they're dressed up and they're attire, like their suits that they wear or whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Those shots where they're walking into the stadium. So they did that to him the other day. And they show Mahomes. He's got his glasses on, all the swag.
Mm-hmm.
And he just kind of has, like a swag in a step where it's like he's used to this.
Yeah.
Before. And then they go over to Tommy, and he's no glasses. He's just got like a t-shirt on. And when the camera's on you and you're not supposed to look at it, but you could tell the person knows. Like, you could tell how uncomfortable he was with the camera on him.
Was he like side-eyeing it?
Yeah, so he's like, there's like a side view of him like walking, but you can tell he's like swallowing the whole time because he's like nervous. Those Adam's apples jumping around. You can tell he's starting to sweat a little bit. Just like, relax, man. I know you're on TV. National TV. It's just weird, though. It's like you go from a nobody to just everybody. Tommy DeVito. Buying your jerseys.
Yeah.
What kind of pressure does that bring?
It's going to be a lot, especially for a kid who's 24, something like that. Yeah.
Like, I would almost go to a post-game conference and be like, hey, guys, I just have one good game, okay? Like, slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
I appreciate that you love me and you're buying the jerseys, but dude, the pressure, man.
Well, I tell you what, when you got a 1930s gangster of an agent talking, hey, we're going to do big things here, Tommy. Me and you, Tommy DeVito and his my boss agent. This is going to be great. Gabagool.
That's why he's playing so well, because he knows if he doesn't, he's going to die.
What, he's going to get whacked?
Whacked.
Hey, you better play good here. You be swimming with the fishes.
That's why he keeps looking over to the sideline when he's playing. If there's a guy over there in a suit, just kind of doing one of these.
Just old time.
I can't wait till this game's over.
You better cover the spread. Like I'm gonna pound you like some fresh stole, like Mama's pizza pie. Hey, all right. Calm down there.
There you go. Hey, Tommy DeVito, in the news in the sports world.
Tommy. All right. Anything else, or are we done there? That was good. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back. Good shit. Did I miss anybody? Kyle said Hutchinson. Is that the new? Is that the guy for?
Aiden Hutchinson, yeah.
For Detroit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Played for Michigan.
So apparently
his dad was a beast, huh? I guess I didn't know that either.
Yeah. But again, like you said, though, greats. That's what I think
That's what I'm talking about.
establishing,
yeah.
Gretzky's. Like this, Gretzky's only got the hot daughter, doesn't he? That's the only thing he's got, right?
Yes.
She's got an OnlyFans, I think. I think that's what she's good at.
Really?
I think she did some kind of,
No, really?
maybe not OnlyFans, but I'm pretty sure Gretzky's daughter did some.
Go ask your dad for some money. You don't have.
No,
Maybe
Dad.
try that option first before you
Show my booty hole on OnlyFans. That's what I'm
showing your balloon knot. On the
I think
internet.
she did some modeling, some risque modeling, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, hey, I'm fine with it. She's a good-looking broad. Good-looking broad. Topic for today, Hunter. We're coming into that. Santa's got a new reindeer. What's his name?
Yeah.
Busy.
Oh, oy.
Jesus. Okay.
Oh, damn it. Forgot to put that on for sports. I'm going to show you what I got. Or not what I got, but I just recently pulled it out of storage and displaying it in the basement.
I'd love to see it now, but it's just me on here.
Oh, damn it. I can't do it with headphones on. I'll just do it.
All right. 20 seconds here.
I'm not going to be able to hear you here, so just roll
Okay.
with it for a second.
Okay. Well, good morning. It's the Plan B Morning Show. Brock Hunter.
I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear you, but I can't see you. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Why did you seriously buy it? I can, yes, I can. So stupid.
You know I got the. Hang on, I don't know if you can hear me.
I can hear
You know
you.
I got the simulator down here. So this is my dad's helmet. And he ain't racing no more. He's like, hey, you should take this.
You aren't racing either. You're on a simulator. That does not count.
This
that
is
is-
sick, dude.
That is for actual racing. I love it.
Man.
So you didn't hear what I said. You said this was his old racing helmet, and he's not racing anymore. And I said, neither are you. All right,
Yes, I am.
you're on a
I'm
simulator.
following up the legacy. I'm going to be like my dad. Except it's on
Unbelievable.
a video game and has nothing to do with real life. And
I would rather have you not wear the helmet. Okay, that's what I'd rather have. Okay,
I think he gave me the helmet for other reasons. He's
Yeah.
like, just put this on, would you?
let's just wear this in general. All right, just on in your day to day. Okay, in your day to
Nice
day.
helmet, though, dude.
Yeah, it's nice. I like the V8 symbol in the front. That's cool.
He wore it on his that Hemi bike.
Yeah.
The Hemi bike that he built. Yeah, the
And now you-
bike.
Now you wear it on your racing simulator that you
Yeah,
built.
it's
There you go.
embarrassing, I know.
Similar, very similar, Hunter. Similar.
Dad, I built one too. No, you.
Look at this, Dad. Me. Anyway, enough of Hunter's helmet that he should wear more often. Folks, don't forget we are streaming. Find us on Twitch. Find us on Facebook, the Plan B Morning Show YouTube page, as well as on the air. As always, it's time for your topic of the day, and I'm excited about this one, even though I spelled sleigh like a stupid idiot. So Santa just got a new reindeer to
You
lead
type that a lot into Google, or it
see,
just comes out
sleigh.
your fingers.
Slay it.
naturally.
Yeah. Santa just got a new reindeer to lead his sleigh, but needs to name him. What name would you suggest?
Needs a new leader of the sleigh.
On Prancer, on Prancer, on Donner, on Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, on Blitzen, on Gary, the reindeer.
Guys, you knew that whole thing. That was pretty good.
Yeah, again, we're really into it. Yeah.
So originally I was gonna say Jordan Love, but he can't even lead an offense.
Oh, good for you. Is this what we're doing today? This is what we're gonna do today? You're gonna need that helmet. You keep it up, buddy. Clack.
Terrible name for a leader.
Bitch. I mean, there's so many good names.
Dale.
I'm going
with Dale, baby.
Dale Earnhardt. Call him that. He'd be a fast reindeer.
You know what Dale is? If your name's Dale, you're gonna be going fast in your
That's
life.
right.
That's a go fast name, boy.
I will say though, but didn't Dale crash
You went too fast
and die? So I
You
mean,
went a little too
Dale
fast.
Earnhardt Jr. Dale, yeah.
Yeah,
Dale the reindeer. It's got a good ring to it.
it does.
Dale the racing reindeer
But here's the thing: you got to give him a number. Then he's got to have a number on the side.
on there. Yeah, are the reindeer numbered? They don't have numbers on them, right? No, they just in order.
Number 3, Dale the reindeer.
Coming in on the fourth corner on the straightaway. Like Dale the reindeer. I mean, you could do something cool too, like Blazer. All right, that's the new reindeer. Yeah.
He didn't show up because he was too high.
Oh, that's what it was. A different name.
Call him Blazer.
But yeah, what about like Hawk or Apache? Something
Maverick.
cool. Yeah.
I'm going with Maverick.
There you go. Iceman. Yeah, that's a good name. Those are good names for reindeer. We got some good answers on Facebook here. Let's get right to this. So Santa just got a new reindeer to lead his sleigh, but needs to name him. What would you suggest for the name? Brian said, "Bitch, get us there, the reindeer." I don't know if that really rolls off the tongue.
Ho, ho,
Bitch, get us there.
ho.
Let's see. Richard said Buster, the reindeer.
Buster. I love that name.
That's a good
Hey,
name.
Buster.
That's a good name. I like it.
Buster. I don't think there's too many Busters anymore. We need more.
I don't know. And is Buster ever the only Buster I can think of off the top of my head? What? Buster Keaton. Okay, good. I was thinking from Arthur. His best friend was Buster the Bunny.
Right.
And it was Buster the Bunny. Vicky said Rocky the reindeer. That rolls off the tongue.
Not bad. Rocky the reindeer. So what happened to Rudolph? Did he get smoked by a semi or like?
Oh no, he got sucked into a Boeing 747 engine. That's what it was.
Jeez, man.
Yeah,
Rough.
he
He got that disease. He's starting to lose his hair. Is that
Wait, so he got CWD is what it was.
Yeah, that's
Oh, that's
sad.
rough. That's rough.
Sad. Nose fell off.
Nose fell off. Oh, geez. Reno said Ralphus. Ralphus the reindeer.
Rufus? Kind of an odd name. What?
That's a very odd name. Doesn't Ralphus the reindeer.
Ralph? Is Ralph short for Raphael?
Raphael. No, I don't think so.
No.
Ralphie.
Is Ralph just is that the full name?
Ralph.
Ralph.
God, now it's starting to sound weird the more I say it.
I
Ralph.
know. Ralph.
Ralph.
You don't hear too many Ralphs anymore.
No, Ralph.
Is that short for something?
Well, now I got to look. Google is Ralph.
Raphael.
Ralph Lauren. That was the other. Is Ralph or Ralph Nader? Is Ralph short for anything? Ralph is a male given name. Rad. It's derived from the Old English Radwolf and Old High German Rodolph. Rodolfo? I don't think it's short for anything.
Oh, it's
Randolph.
Rudolph. Randolph?
Yeah, or it's short form of Rudolph and Randolph. So yeah, so that's Ralph.
Okay.
Ralphie. What's Ralphie from?
That's a Christmas story.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's it. Let's see. Trisha said Jingle Jesus.
Jingle Jesus. Jingle Jesus.
Hurry up. We're gonna be late, Jingle Jesus. Greg said you should call him Slayer. I like that name. That's a good name.
That's actually a good name.
Yeah.
Slayer.
Yeah.
It's like, it kind of rolls off the tongue good too.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. You could spell it Sleighher.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Slayer.
Slayer the reindeer.
That's the answer.
It's a good one.
The best one so far.
I like it. So Slayer's leading the pack.
And Santa could just be ripping some Warzone.
Yeah.
God hates us all.
God hates
Oh my
it.
God, Santa, what are you listening to?
Got to stay motivated, man. He's drinking Monster Energy drinks and listening to Slayer as he's just looking. Got to stay motivated. David said, "Call him Dave." Dave. Dave. No, Dave's not here, man. Let's see. Alistair said, "Call him Lemmy." Lemmy the reindeer. I like that. Lemmy. Well, Nick said, "Ricky the reindeer." Ricky the redneck reindeer. I like that.
Ricky the redneck reindeer. That's a good one too.
Ricky the redneck reindeer. Lived in a mobile home. He drove an old T-Top
Camino.
Yeah, El Camino.
And he doesn't have any teeth.
Ricky the redneck reindeer likes to wear wife beaters and chew. Ricky the redneck reindeer, you're going to county jail. Let's see. And we got one more. There were some good ones on here. This is the best one right here. Santa just got a new reindeer to lead his sleigh. Needs to name him. What do you call it? Brandon said, Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins.
Yes.
Just marching into houses. Come on,
Here we hit it. Leroy Jenkins. The best name for a reindeer right there.
It's an internet reference for those of
Right.
you.
Oh, if you don't know Leroy Jenkins, stop listening to us. Go to YouTube right now and look up Leroy Jenkins, and your life will change. Your life will change. Leroy Jenkins. That's what I want to hear Santa yell over as he's flying across the sky.
What's that? Was that Santa?
It's Santa and Leroy Jenkins. All right, good enough for now. I think we're terrible at picking reindeer names, and we'll just leave it at that. So, all right, more to come on the Plan B Morning Show. Stick around. I love that. I'm going to go watch that video after we get out. Fantastic. Anyway, all right, everybody. Well, I think that's it. We'll be on the stream tomorrow. I don't know exactly how we're going to do this, but we'll want to see everyone before we take off for our week. So yeah, maybe we'll just kick on and chat with you for a little bit before we go. But thanks for tuning in.
Q&A tomorrow.
Yeah, it's Q&A. We'll figure it out because we still got to talk in between stuff. So I mean, it'll be a little bit of both. But anyway, well, hey, have a great rest of your Thursday, and we'll see you guys tomorrow on the stream. Keep her tuned.